Okay, we are live.
Yes,
Hello, Grace. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you for accepting my invitation.
You're welcome. You're welcome. It's a pleasure to be on here today, with you. So you're welcome.
All right. Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon to all our viewers. I hope everyone is doing great. Yes, today is another day, another great day, and we are here coming live to you. I'm from Cedar Rapids, USA, and my sister Grace is from. Where are you from again?
Texas.
Yes, from Texas. So thank you so much. Thank you for following us. Thank you for everything. Yeah, my name is Prenam Alua. I'm from Togo, and I live here in the US with my husband and our kids. Yeah, I'm a successful digital business owner and a business mentor helping people work online. Thank you so much. And Grace, would you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Definitely. Thank you so much first for inviting me, to for this live. I do appreciate that. And my name is Grace, and I currently live in Texas with my family. I have two children and my husband. So originally from Togo, of course, unlike my beautiful sister here. And I'm
Thank you.
currently a social worker, a full-time social worker, and a full-time digital business owner and a mom. So I currently have three jobs because being a mother is
Yes,
another job. So
yes.
yes, about
Thank
me,
you.
yes, definitely.
Thank you so much. Would you
You're
please
welcome.
tell us how you came across this business?
Definitely, definitely. So I was just scrolling through social media one day, and then I came across this ad that was about starting a business and having the flexibility to be there for your children and just work on your timeline, and you don't have to. The lady told in the video everything in the ad, everything that I've always dreamed of about my life. Not waking up every day and going to work, and just like the stress of not being physically there for your children. I figure that the ad met most of my desires in life. So I just click on the ad, and then after that, I watch like a 90-minute webinar that tell me more about the business and everything I needed to do to become a successful digital business owner, and plus to my current job. And I don't have to go to the office to do it. I can do it from anywhere in the world. So I took that step, and then I watched the webinar, and after the webinar, the rest is history. So that's how I came across this business. Definitely.
All right. Thank you for sharing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're
Tell
welcome.
us, please, what made you decide to have an online business? Is
The
that beyond
flexibility.
education? Okay.
The flexibility, I am so hard on flexibility because one thing is we can work to better our life. One thing is that we are not just born to work all our life. We have to
Yes.
find that flexibility to like manage our time and be there for our family too, because we all have children. So one thing that motivates me to start this business is being there for my children. That has been my number one goal. Ever since I started having children, I say that I can do everything to provide for them. The money is there, but me not being physically there, they also need that physical, presence of me. So the flexibility to be there for my children and then provide for them whatever they need, not just being there, like not just working and give like providing to their need, but being there for them. That really what motivates me to start up this business. And also, when I was watching the video, the lady talked about a legacy that I can leave for my children. So this business is not only about I want to work and I want to work from home and earn at the same time and be with my children, but I want to be able to leave a legacy for them. So that the second thing is a legacy I need to leave for my children, meaning they have a job. It's not that once God forbid I'm no longer, I get old and I'm no longer there, they don't have a job. They have a secure job that they can work, they can take after. So
Yeah.
first the flexibility and the legacy I had to leave for them. And traveling, I'm not just a mother, but I love traveling. I
I
enjoy traveling, going everywhere in the entire world. And as long as I have my computer or my cell phone and a reliable internet, I can work. That's the third one. So traveling, and yeah, it's been a blessing. So those are the three key points that really motivate me, and those are my drive. Those are the thing that help me, make me want to start, like this business. So yeah.
thank you so much. Thank you,
You're
sister.
welcome. You're welcome.
Yes, as a mom, I think
Mhm.
this business is a blessing. Is
It
the
is a
blessing
blessing.
for every mothers. Yeah, because when we work in the companies, we get
Hmm.
tired and we work long
Yes.
hours. When you come back
Hmm.
home, you don't have time to take care of your kids. You don't have time
Definitely.
to take them out. You don't have time
Hmm.
to spend with them, right?
Yep. Hmm.
Yes, but when you work on your own, you have your time back. You are in
Yes.
control of your time. You can do
Yes.
whatever you want when you
Hmm.
want.
Hmm.
Yes, and that's the great thing about this business. And as you
Yeah.
mentioned, our business provides everything.
Hmm.
Yeah, we have travel option. You can travel with your family everywhere that you want. And we are making friends from all over the world. It's
Hmm.
a blessing. This business
It
is a
is a
blessing.
blessing. Yep.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
You're
sister.
welcome. Hmm.
Yeah. So, the next question is this: what were the steps that you took to get your business set up?
Definitely, definitely. So this one is a well-detailed question, because a lot
Yes.
of people think that, oh, I can start a business. When I started this business, I didn't have this mindset that it's a business. It's not somebody
Mm-hmm.
is not going to work for me. I need to do my own job. And then after speaking to my coach, after the coaching call, I noticed that I need to do my own work. So the
Yes.
step that I is a there's a training that I took starting with this business. They give you your business ID, and then they unlock your training. I learned for myself. They have a step by step training that I took, and then it just learn all about all the tools I need to succeed in my business. So I just created time to do that. Every single day I just create a time, at least 2 hours a day, because since I'm a full-time social worker, in the beginning it was very hard for me. I'm not gonna lie, it was very hard for me to start this business, because I was like, although I have the drive to start a business, I did not know like how to create time, between work, my children, and then like being a mother and also this business. But I just
Yes.
sat down, and then I wrote like everything. I make out a calendar for myself. So when I get up work, I pick up like I get my kid ready for bed. After dinner, I create time every 3 hours every day for my business. From the beginning, that's how I did it. 3 hours every day, I dedicated those hours just for the business. So I log into the training. I learn every day. I put in 3 hours to learn the step. And now it's way easier for me. I do more than 3 hours a day for the business, because the beginning was hard, but once I got used to the routine of setting up a time for the business every day, is way easier now. So there's a training that I took that unlock all the need that I had to follow to be successful in the business. And I learned for myself. Of course, we have 24 hours line. I can reach out to my coach, my mentors. We have like a group chat that I can reach out to people if I have any question. But and also the training site provide a lot of a lot of answers to all my questions. So I can count how many times I've called my coach for a question, because when I need something, I go back to the training and I get an answer. So something, if I don't know if I answer your question, I'm
Yes,
everywhere
yes.
with the question you asked. So yes, there's a training that I took that really helped me learn about everything about the business.
Thank you so much, sister.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Yeah, today some people think that they don't have time to start a business. They
Yep,
are too busy, their
yep,
jobs and all that. But we need to find time to work for ourselves.
yep,
Yeah.
that's true.
So this business, you do it for yourself. It's not for someone. But the work
Mm-hmm,
you are doing now is for somebody. And
mm-hmm.
they can fire you anytime,
Anytime.
right? Anytime. Yeah. So they need to find a way to make time to work for themselves.
Mm-hmm,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah. So it's very important. It's very important to check this business out and find out how to work for yourself. Yeah, and as
Mm-hmm.
right now you are working on your business and your job, maybe in few years you will quit your job and work only for your business, right? Yeah,
Definitely. I'm already thinking about that. I've been only in this
yeah,
business for the past I believe 4 months, but right now I'm thinking about, I need to think about, like just quit my
yes,
job, my social worker job, and just focus just on this business because I noticed that to succeed in this business, the success rate is not the same thing for everybody. Somebody can be in this business for 2 months and start being having profit out of it. It depends on
yes,
how more time you put into learning. The faster you learn, the earlier you start making profit in the business. That's also
yes,
something that I really appreciate. Your success is not dependent on somebody's hard work, or you have to put in the work. So I am already thinking about putting more work into this business because this is a business. Whenever I'm talking
yes,
to people about this business, they are always skeptical because they are like, how do I start? And I tell them, you have all the tools. We have all the tools you need to start this business. All you need to just watch that webinar. They say, oh, 90 minutes is too long for me. I do understand. I was like that in the beginning. But the only thing you need to do is to take that first step. We don't have time. Everything that I do, being a mother, being a social worker, and being a successful digital business owner, it's not that I wanted to do it, but I decided that I don't want to be working for somebody for the rest of my life. That person is
yes,
making profit out of me, and it's never going to be me. It's always that person. So you have
yes,
to have the drive to like, I can do this. There's a lot of people in our community that they encourage me, they inspire me to move forward with this business because I figure if they can do it, I can do it too. They are like human being like me. We're people and we have need
yes,
in our life. So if you're someone watching right now, I do encourage you to just say that if Grace can do it, if Aloha can do it, then I can do it too. All you need to do is that create time. In the beginning, I said it before, I was skeptical. I didn't have any time. We only have 24 hours in the day, and working 8 hours, and then having kid and being a mother and a business owner is a lot to do. But if
yeah,
you sit down and you create time, you create like, just make up a calendar, a routine. Say from 9 to 2, I need to work on my business. For 2 to 3, I need to pick up my kid from school. It is doable. People have three,
yes,
4 kids in this business. They are like excelling. They are doing well, and they are nurses. They are lawyers. They're every profession. I met a lot of professional, like higher professional rank in this business. They are doing well. So I say, if they're doing well, I can also do well. So I'm really honored to be here today to just share my experience. And I know someone is out there thinking, oh, I think I can do this. So everything we are doing, we are trying to encourage people and motivate them to do this. Is helping us. So I know it's gonna help others as well around, in the world. So yeah, every time you ask me a question, Aloha, I go on and on and on. So I don't know if I answer your question, uh, but I just go
thank
on
you
and
so.
say other stuff. I get out of topic all the time. But
No, no, no,
okay,
you didn't. You are right.
okay, good. I
All
know.
right. Thank you so much. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Yes, this is a business. It's not just something like an investment. You put your money and you go and
Mhm.
it works for you. No, you need to work on it. Yeah.
Yes.
Although we have the system that does the great part, we it
Uh-huh.
still needs our part, right? Yeah, we need to
Mm-hmm.
work on it and get profit of it. Thank you so
Definitely.
much.
Talking about the system, we do have the
Yes.
system that work for us. The effort of for being successful in this business is the system does 80% of the work. We only need to put
Yes.
20% in there. That's all like that we need from like you guys. 20% of your time and then 80% the system does the work for us. So if you're willing to put that 20%, maybe it's even I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe it's even 15%, because I figure
Yes.
that the learning process is a little like you need to create time to learn the training. But after you're
Yes.
done with the training, the rest where you're going to start making profit, 90% the system work for you. I'll go back to
Yes.
10%. You put on your time for 20 for 10%, and then you're good. So we see how to put in our time. It's not that when we say the system work for you, people need to understand that we don't just sit down and then the system work for us. We also,
No.
it is the business. So if I'm selling
Yes.
something, if I'm like I have a, let's say, let me go back a little bit in like let's say I go to the store right now, maybe Walmart, to buy like a bed for my daughter, and I bought a bed but it's in the box, right? So I don't know how to put the bed together when I get home. So there should be instruction on how to put that bed together for my daughter to sleep on it. So we give you
Yes.
like, it's like this business, they give us like the bed and the instruction, everything we need to put the bed together. We are not going to go online and look up for like, oh, how do we do this, or how do we put the bed together. They give us the bed and everything, the instruction, the tools we need to like to put the bed together. So I don't, if this is how this business is, we give you everything, but you still need to put the work in. That means you opening the box and then trying to figure everything out for yourself. We have those for you. You just like to like, stick the leg of the bed, everything, and then you have it ready. So that's something I also like about this business. So yes, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
All right. My next question is this: what are the profits or what are the benefits of this business? I know we talked about some already, but
Mm-hmm.
would you tell us more about the benefits?
Yes, the benefits. When so profit is different from benefit, because profit we're
Yes.
going to like money aspect, but benefit
Yes.
is I can keep mentioning that we'll stay on this live for the entire day if I want to start talking about the benefits. So I mentioned earlier
Yes.
flexibility. The second one is that I create my own time. I am 100% fully involved, like in my children life, and also traveling perk. Like I can travel, I can, as every part of the world right now, they have an internet connection. They have a, if they don't have an internet, they have a Wi-Fi. Like every part of the world, even if you are in the village, you should be able to like buy that internet, that recharge thing for yourself. So as far as I have an internet, I can do it. And also the legacy, I can't emphasize on the legacy part. When my coach told me during the coaching call, again from the beginning, when after watching the ad, I click on the link and then I register, just like how you can click on either my website link or Aloha's link right now, and register for the 90-minute webinar. After watching the webinar, then I was like, I think I can do this. So I book the coaching call, and then I pay the 149 is 100% refundable, because if you end up saying I don't think I can do this after you pay the 149, then don't you will give you your money back, as long as you
Yes.
request it in the 30 days. It's risk free, you get it. So I was like, I'm not risking anything, because even if I pay just 149 and I'm still skeptical, I'll still get my money back, right? So I paid that 149, and then I got a coaching call. Then after the coaching call, then I was like, my coach gave me a lot of perk about the business, and something that really interests me. When she gets to the legacy part, I was like, I'm no longer thinking twice about this business. I'm just going to do it. I forgot about that 149, and I'm like, okay, we in the US, I don't know, but we can have like life insurance, we can have like stuff for our children, but this having a job that the children don't have to, like, let's say after college or after university, even if they don't want to do this, if my children don't want to do this full time, and they can just do it part time and do their professional work, their career. They don't have to be like 100%. It's not that the legacy part, I don't have to be old. Like, I don't have to say I resign from this business before they do it. They can do it anytime they are
Yes.
older and they want to start, working. So I take the idea of like, oh, if I'm no longer alive, God forbid, I don't have to be God forbid dead before my children take over. They can take over anytime they want, as long as they are willing to put in the work for the business. And I already put in much of the work. So the legacy, the flexibility, and also just like no longer being frustrated about being a mother. It's a blessing
Yeah.
being a mother, but the frustration of trying to juggle between working and then taking care of the children. And after you do all that, you get very tired in the afternoon, and the next morning you have to wake up again because you don't have a choice. We live in the
Yeah.
country where bills are there to be paid. Children are there to be taken care of. You can't just say, "Oh, I'm tired. I can't wake up in the morning." God give you the grace to wake up. You're gonna have to wake up and do this whole thing all over again. I was dreading because it is if you're a single mother, that this is a plus. It's hard from the beginning, but when you get used to it, I'm not gonna lie, it was hard for me in the beginning. But once I got used to the flow, right now I'm like, I'm beginning to chill. I've only been in the business for the past 4 months, but I'm beginning to chill because it's doable. It
Yes.
is doable. So, I already mentioned three benefit, which is like flexibility, and then being involved. I'm talking about fully involved. I can take my
Yes.
children to their activity at school. And before I had to like beg, like I know how to beg my husband, of course, but like, can you take them to this doctor appointment? Can you take them to this? I've always have work to do. I've always have
Yeah.
something to do because I've never been there. There's no time that I can say, oh, okay, I need to take my daughter. Sometime on Saturdays, I'm like, okay, we work sometime on Saturdays, but it's not like all day. My daughter will be like, I want to go to the ice cream shop, or I want to go to buy some shoes, and I'll say, your father can take you. I don't have time. So the older one always complain about me never being there for her, and I'm
Yes.
like, I feel bad because as a mother, you don't want your children to say stuff like that about you.
Yeah.
So it's I've already started doing those, and the benefits are endless. I can keep going on and on, but it is doable. If I can do it, if Aloha can do it, you're listening to us, you can do it too. So yes, those are some of the benefit that I do have starting with this business. So definitely, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you
Mm,
so much. Thank
yes,
you so much. Yes, this business is a blessing. It's a
it is a
blessing
blessing.
for everybody. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. It's also global. Yeah, when you
It is
move to
cool.
somewhere, you have your business with you. Even if you
Hmm.
move back to Africa, to your
You
home
have it.
country, yes, you have it with you. It's a
Yep.
blessing. And you can travel everywhere with your business. Yes. We invite
Yep.
everybody to check it out.
Yep.
Yeah. So please, what is your last word or your advice to all the people who are watching us?
Definitely do it. They so everything in this life is about risk taking, because if you don't do it, if you don't take the first step, you will never know what it takes, to be successful in it. So I was sitting on the fence I can't remember how many times I click on those ads. It's been since 2000. I mean 2000, I believe 2019 when I have my second daughter. It was I click on it on the there's so many ads about this business like all over around the world. I click on it and I'm like, I don't think I need to do this. So I just forget about it. The last one I click on, I don't know, something just after I watched the lady's ad, I'm like, this is the third time I click on it. This same lady, she keep popping on my feed, like news feed. Like this is the third time. I am like, I need to do something about this.
You
So
have to.
like I just click. I'm like the third time, and I watch others, but the fact that this lady's one had been popping on my news feed for the third time, I think I need to do something. And everything you need to do to start this business is risk free. With all other business out there, you need to first. You don't know how to. You don't need to be a tech savvy to start this business. You don't need to. We work globally, and you don't need to have like a idea that, oh, I don't think I have a business mind, or I don't know what I need to start this business. We have everything you need. The only thing we are willing for you to do is that click on the link, either my link or Aloa's link, register for the webinar and watch it. If you don't want to watch the 90-minute one because it's very long, I decided to just watch the 1 hour one. We have one weekly one every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern time. That is just 1 hour. So I'm like, I'm gonna watch the 1 hour one because 1 hour compared to 90 minutes is the big difference. So I watched the nine
Yes.
hour one and I'm like, okay, sorry, 1 hour. And I'm like, I think I can do this. If you don't have time to watch the 90 minute, because some people when they hear the 9 minute or when they hear um the time or the 149, they are like, I don't think I need to do it. Perfect. But know that that 149 is 100% refundable. We're going to give it back to you if you decide that you don't want to do this business. So you're not taking any risk. And if you don't want to watch the 90-minute one, there's also a live one and a 1 hour one. And I got to ask question to people that are already in this business. They answer me. It's live. So you're not watching anything recorded for the 1 hour on Tuesday and Thursday. You can do that and you ask every question you have. We answer them for you so you can decide. And then there's no selling with this business. There's no door to door knocking. There's no friend bugging, family members bugging. I can guarantee that I'm in this business, but I have siblings, I have nephews, I have uncles. I did not call them to tell them I'm doing a business. Some of them found out from my website or from my business page on Facebook, and they call me. They are like, "Oh, you're doing a business? How come you didn't tell us about it?" And I was like, "This is not a goal for our business. We are not on here to force people or to persuade them to join our business. We are here to educate them. We put the work out there and we let people decide. So we are not here to just tell you that, oh, you need to work, you need to be a business owner, but we are educating you on how to better your life and just do things that you enjoy. You're not just working for the rest of your life. Work, but you never have time for yourself. You figure that you're working, every day, but the money is never there. You're paying the bills and you are like, you don't have it. I live in the US and I can compare life in the US to my country, Togo, because there's so many things here that we had to pay for. I can go on and on. The bills, like water bills, the mortgage, electricity, everything is money in this country. So if you
Yes.
already have a job, you say, "Oh, I have a job." I talked to somebody and he told me that, "Oh, I already have a job. I like what I'm doing." I say, "Great." But won't you want to have a plan B, like something on the side? That's also something that people need to think about, having a plan B on the side. It never hurt.
Yes.
Your boss can, Alua said earlier, your boss can wake up one day and say, "Thank you very much. We appreciate your business, but you no longer have a job or you're fired."
Yes.
Excuse me for the word fired. What do you do then? You start looking for other job, and you don't know how long it's going to take you to get that other job you start looking. no job is ever secure. I always say this to my friend, like, and they say, of course, the business is also never secure. I do understand that the business is never secure, but it's the plan B. I know that I have something that I can always dwell on, you know. So
Yeah.
you don't want to be that person that is always juggling, looking for another job. I'm not praying for your boss to fire you or your boss to say there's no more job for you. God forbid.
No.
But I'm saying that think back when COVID started. When COVID started, a
Yes.
lot of people lost their job. I told my coach recently that I wish I knew about this business when COVID started. I wouldn't be what I am
Yes.
today. I can tell you the truth. I'll
Yes.
be far away from like living the dream, the best life that I've always dreamed for. But then again, I thank God that I finally came across it. You know, so you can lose your job anytime, or things can happen in life. You have bills to pay. If you have a plan B on the side and you know you never lost your job, perfect. But the plan B will always allow you to accomplish things in life that you always wanted to accomplish. There's a second income. There's five figures income. Money is never enough in this country.
Never.
I don't know about you, my sister, but money is never enough. We are
Yes.
always constantly looking for ways to make more money, because you can live life, but money does not provide happiness, of course. But if you don't have the what you need in life, the money you need to for your basic need in life, in order to provide for your family or to just like live the life of your dream, then you are not happy. So you need to be happy,
Yes.
content with what you have, and never be afraid of starting like a side hustle. I call it a side hustle when I started, but now I'm like, I don't think this is no longer a side hustle because it's a full-time job. You know, so
Yes.
I have a two full-time job, and I started because I wanted I wanted a plan B. I have a what if question for my life. I say there's always a plan B. So I know that God forbid, if I no longer have a job, I have another job. If I no longer have this, I have this. I always it's guaranteed that I have a job, you know. So it's a business. If you are a business owner, unless you decide one day that I no longer want to do the business, that you fire yourself. Nobody's gonna wake up and fire you. So it's like you decide for yourself that you no longer want to do this. So something that you can also take up from this video is that do it for yourself. Is if it's not for yourself, for your children. If it's not for your
Yes.
children, for somebody, or there
For
will
your
be one
family.
life
Mhm.
that you want to do this. I guarantee someone that is watching, you have at least one reason in your life to start this business. I had that why, and also think about your why. Why do I want to do it? If you don't have any why, any reason to start it, to work for yourself and being a business owner, then I encourage you to not do anything after watching this live. If you have a why in life, you've always asking yourself, why am I not doing this? Why am I not doing this? You want to start this. Last thing is that don't ever compare yourself to others in this business. There's people that I talk about the how you start being profitable in this business. It depends on how hard you put the work in. The more work you put in, the more you start being profitable in this business. So if you are someone that click on the link right now, you watch the webinar, you started, and you see people that are succeeding, excelling in the business, and then you start comparing yourself that, oh, why is this person doing well, why am I not doing well? You're gonna have to ask yourself the question, why are you not doing well? There's something that that person is doing that you are not doing. You can reach out to the person. You can. There's so many, like ways that we have help in this business to succeed. If you are not doing something well, you can reach out to your coach, your mentor. We have a 24-hour group that you can post stuff in there, or you can call your mentor. Your coach is 24/7 there for you. So you're not just like calling a 1-800 number that will be put you on hold for like hours after they answer you. If you have any
No.
questions in the training, you have a cell phone number for your coach, a mentor,
Yes.
and you have a group as well. So there's so many tools about this business that can make you succeed. So take that first step and always be grateful for where you are in life. I was grateful that I had a job, but I needed, more to just, be happy in life. I've been happy, but I needed more to just sustain my life and being involved in my family, like my children. I don't want them to wake up and keep blaming me that mommy is never there. Although I want to provide money, but I'm never physically there. So, be grateful for where you are in life right now, and don't compare yourself to anybody. Your success depends on how hard you work, how much time you dedicate for this business. So those are my final word. I know it was a lot, but I hope that I understood with the my few final word. Thank you so much, Aloha.
You're very welcome. Thank you so much. Thank you
Mhm.
so much. Yes, this business is a blessing, as we said. Yeah,
Yep.
if you want to stay home with your kids, if you want to earn from everywhere, if you want to retire early, you want to travel
Yes.
more, we have everything in there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So we invite you to take action and learn more
Mm-hmm.
about this business.
Yep.
Alors, merci beaucoup. Merci, ma sœur.
De rien.
Yeah. All right. Est-ce que vous pouvez dire à nos téléspectateurs ou bien à tous ceux qui nous suivent maintenant le dernier mot, pourquoi vous avez commencé ce business, qu'est-ce que vous gagnez de ce business et vos conseils?
Ok, pas de problème. Premièrement, je voulais dire que si je parle et puis mon français, j'ai commencé, je vais recommencer.
Ouais.
Mon français est
Sans problème.
mon anglais est bien plus que mon français. Donc, if I get stuck, please, I apologize. Ce business m'a beaucoup aidé pour être, juste une meilleure maman pour mes enfants et puis pour
Mhm.
avoir l'opportunité de travailler n'importe où que je suis dans le monde. Je ne dois pas être en Amérique pour travailler. Je peux travailler n'importe où. Si j'ai l'internet, je peux travailler. Et puis donc, pour être une meilleure maman, être là pour ma famille et puis leur donner une bonne éducation, ce business m'a beaucoup aidé à faire cela et puis de travailler n'importe quand, lorsque je veux. Je peux créer mon temps, je ne dois pas travailler 8 heures à 17 heures ou bien je crée mon propre temps pour travailler et puis ça m'a beaucoup aidé dans beaucoup de domaines. Donc, je remercie tout le monde qui a pris son temps pour regarder ce live. Et puis, je vous prie si vous pensez encore oh, est-ce que je dois commencer ou bien est-ce que je ne dois pas commencer? Il faut seulement prendre le premier step là. Il faut seulement commencer. Si vous n'aimez pas, vous n'êtes pas obligé de continuer. Vous pouvez cesser.
Oui.
Donc, ce n'est pas forcé de commencer et puis de continuer. Vous avez le choix de commencer et puis décider si vous pouvez continuer ou non. Donc, merci beaucoup, ma sœur.
Je vous en prie. Merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup.
Mhm.
Comme vous l'avez dit, il y a plusieurs qui sont là, ils se disent que est-ce que c'est vrai? Est-ce que ce ne
Mhm.
sont pas des escrocs? Est-ce que ça
Mhm.
marche? Et ils se posent plusieurs questions.
Mhm.
Yeah. Mais au-delà de ces questions, ils devraient s'enregistrer pour voir de quoi il s'agit, voir comment ça
Certainement.
marche. Oui.
Mhm.
Et si tu ne veux pas, ou bien tu vois que tu ne pourras pas le faire, tu laisses, tu ne seras pas
Oui,
forcé. Parce que nous sommes
oui.
ici, ce n'est pas pour forcer les gens, nous ne forçons pas les gens à travailler
Mhm.
en ligne parce que chacun
Mhm.
le fait pour soi-même.
Mhm.
Oui.
Mhm.
Donc, si ils voient que je ne peux pas le faire, je ne pense pas le faire, vous êtes
Mhm.
libre, right? Yes.
OK.
Merci beaucoup. Merci, ma
De
soeur.
rien. J'ai quelque chose mais je vais dire ça en anglais. Vous m'excusez
OK,
beaucoup.
sans
Vous,
problème, sans
vous
problème.
avez parlé que si ce business c'est vrai, si ce n'est pas les escrocs, certainement, this is a legitimate business. A
Yes.
legitimate business, je vous en prie de traduire ça lorsque je finis, ok, ma soeur. It's a legitimate business. So we have, when you're filling out the form to start a business, there's a form about W-9. That form is the form that you at the end of the year you file your taxes. So if you're filing our taxes at the end of the year, this tell you that this is a legitimate business. This is not something like in on around the back, but it's a legitimate business. We give you a tax document to fill out from the beginning when you fill in your form, and then at the end of the year, you file your taxes from your business, from the profit that you make. So yes, thank you so much.
Merci, merci beaucoup, ma soeur. Donc, elle était en train de dire que ce business est légal puisque nous payons nos taxes chaque fin d'année. Nous payons nos taxes comme entrepreneurs, as business owners. Donc, oui, nous payons nos taxes chaque fin d'année et on nous envoie une forme W9 et c'est avec ça nous payons nos taxes. Et quand tu veux commencer aussi, quand tu veux t'enregistrer, quand tu signes les documents, on va te demander ton Social Security Number et c'est à travers ça, on va t'envoyer cette forme pour que tu puisses faire des taxes. Donc, vous voyez que si ce business n'était pas légal, si ce n'était pas quelque chose que l'État reconnaît, on ne pouvait pas payer nos taxes sur ça. Donc, nous invitons tout le monde, c'est légal, c'est légitime, c'est reconnu. Et même pour ceux-là qui sont peut-être des chrétiens qui se demandent est-ce que c'est bon pour un enfant de Dieu, je dis oui. Parce qu'il y a plusieurs enfants de Dieu dans ce business, des pasteurs, nous avons des évangélistes. Plusieurs ont prié pour ça et ils ont trouvé que c'est quelque chose de bon et ils le font. Donc, nous vous encourageons à vous enregistrer pour découvrir mieux de quoi il s'agit. Merci, merci beaucoup.
Merci beaucoup.
Vraiment. Alors, ma soeur, merci beaucoup. Nous avons beaucoup appris de vous. Merci.
Merci
que
beaucoup.
Dieu vous bénisse et nous espérons vous voir encore prochainement.
Certainement, je serai ravi de venir encore ici pour, pour seulement expliquer aux gens, les bénéfices qu'on a, à travers ce business. Donc, ce serait un honneur pour moi de venir encore ici pour éduquer les gens.
D'accord, merci beaucoup. Merci beaucoup. Alors, bonne journée et que Dieu vous bénisse.
Merci beaucoup, pareil. God bless you as well and have a nice day.
Amen. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.